What's up, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Tesla Canadian Dad. We hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Today, we are going to be talking about FSD, full self-driving in 2020. What is the state of FSD? What can you do, for example, and what can't you do yet? Is it worth the price tag of $7,000 in the United States or $9,000 here in Canada? So let's do some tests. Let's see exactly what the car can do as of January 17, 2020, and let you guys know if I think you should be purchasing this package today. Or if you're going to be buying a new car, should you be buying this package when purchasing the car? So we're going to break it down into 6 different categories. We're going to take a look how it handles roundabouts. We're going to take a look at traffic lights. We're going to take a look how it handles stop signs. We're going to take a look at how it handles packed freeways as well. We're going to take a look at the park seek mode. And we're also going to take a look at summon and exactly what that means. So of course, all new cars have the ability to have autopilot, but you need to actually purchase full self-driving to be able to have access to things like summon, auto lane change, things like that. So we're going to take a look exactly what that means. But on the website, we see your Tesla will figure out the optimal route, navigate urban streets even without lane markings, manage complex intersection with traffic lights, stop signs, and roundabouts, and handle densely packed freeways with cars moving at high speeds. When you arrive at your destination, simply step out at the entrance and your car will enter seek mode to automatically search for a spot and park itself. At a tap of a phone, summon will come back to you. So again, this is their end goal. This is the dream Tesla has for full self-driving, and they are now saying that it will be available by the end of 2020. As you're going to see today, there's still quite a few things missing from this package. We're going to take a look exactly what full self-driving can and can't do in 2020. So let's get to it. Now, as you can see on the roundabouts, the Tesla Model 3 just breaks down. Okay, it does not know how to take a roundabout as of today. So again, we do need to take control of our car. FSD roundabout is still not a working thing. So again, the Tesla Model 3 does not know how to take roundabouts as of today, which is early 2020. But it is something that Tesla promises that FSD will be able to do in the future. So hopefully that is going to work sooner rather than later. We have a lot of roundabouts here in Canada. They're popping up everywhere. Now, as for the red lights, now this is something that's a little bit different in the United States than it is here in Canada. In the United States, the Tesla Model 3 with full self-driving feature enabled will visually recognize red lights and display them on the screen. However, it will still not actually stop the car. So it's just for visualizations as of today. But it is nice to see that the car will recognize the lights, and in the future will potentially just, again, stop the car at red lights and of course yellow lights as well. So again, as you can see in Canada, we don't have this. You have to take over and stop the car by yourself. If there is a car in front of you that stops for the red light, your car will stop behind them just because of autopilot, not anything to do with full self-driving. For street lights, it's also a thumbs down. So just like red light stop signs are being recognized in the United States for visual purposes only, they again will not make your car stop, but it's nice to see that the car can detect stop signs. And in Canada, we don't actually see that. Either way, United States, Canada, Europe, doesn't really matter. As of again today, the stop sign will not stop your car. You will have to take over and manually stop the car. So again, for stop signs, it's a big X. It's a thumbs down for stop signs. And I just want to say thank you to Abraham and Lynn who used my referral codes. Never had a pleasure of meeting you, but really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your Tesla, and I really appreciate the 1,500 kilometers of free supercharging. For anyone else out there, consider using my referral code. I really appreciate it, obviously, and get yourself some free supercharging, and obviously enjoy one of the best cars in the world. So. Now, heavy traffic on the highway. This is something that is currently working, and working really, really well, actually. I use this every single morning heading into work and heading home from work. I hop on the highway, enabled full self-driving, and the car will automatically change lanes for me to get to work and, of course, get off the highway. So this is a thumbs up for full self-driving on busy highways. So it doesn't matter if the highway is busy or light, this handles it really, really well. So big thumbs up for this feature in early 2020. Smart Summon is, of course, something that obviously most of you know is functioning right now. They did unfortunately reduce the speed with the recent update, so it makes it, in my opinion, a lot less useful. You're waiting quite a bit of time for your car to get to you. So hopefully once they have more data, of course, the Tesla fleet is constantly sending data back to the Tesla headquarters to improve all these features. And hopefully that means they will be increasing that speed back up to actually make this feature worth using. So for now, the Smart Summon is a yes with an asterisk, thumbs up. As for Seek Parking, this is something that a lot of people have been asking for because it's so close to Smart Summon, but Seek Parking will actually go find a parking spot for you. So you get out of the car at the front door, wherever you're going, and the car will then go find a parking spot automatically. This will be pretty neat to see, obviously. I think there is a lot of things that Tesla needs to worry about in this case, and I kind of hope there's some options for users to allow for modification to say, hey, Tesla, do not park next to a car. Try to find a large parking spot instead of trying to squeeze into a tiny parking spot, because obviously door dents is something I definitely want to avoid. So as of today, this is not a feature. It is a thumbs down for Seek Parking, but it is something that, again, is promised by the end of 2020. So we'll see if Elon Musk can make it happen. So to sum up, there is a lot of features we're still waiting for full self-driving. If you were asking me, should you be getting FSD as of today? My answer is, if you can afford it, sure, because I only see the price going up. I do not see the price ever going down again. Just a guess on my part. I have no inside information whatsoever. I'm just a fan that reads a lot of articles about Tesla, and if I had to guess, the price will not be going down. It will just be going up and up and up as features roll out. So if you can't afford it now and don't want to pay more later, bite the bullet, even though the features right now are not a must, because autopilot is fantastic by itself. Autopilot will do a lot of the heavy lifting as of today. It is not something I really recommend you get if you don't have it in the budget. Don't, squish that budget for FSD today. However, just know I do expect the price to go up and up and up. If you're asking yourself, am I going to buy FSD or upgrade from SR Plus to long range? So the standard range plus to long range, or get FSD. The price is similar in the United States, right? We're taking a look at a $7,000 for full self-driving, $10,000 increase between standard range plus to long range. If that is something you're debating and you're in the United States, go with the extra range. You can always get FSD later. Go with the extra range. I wouldn't mind the extra range. And I'm here in Canada, even though the standard range plus handles wonderfully in snow, which is rear-wheel drive, and you can check out my little early review that I did last week. You can check that out. I am quite impressed with the rear-wheel drive standard range plus. However, I am sure that the all-wheel drive handles even better with more range So again, the amount of range you lose during the wintertime, if you're in cold climate like I am, it does affect your potential decision on which model you're going to get. So to sum up, long range upgrade or FSD upgrade, I would go with the long range upgrade and worry about the FSD a little bit later. All right, that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps us out. It doesn't cost you anything, so hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 1,000 subs. I really appreciate it. Keeps me motivated for future videos. I have one that I'm really, really, really excited about that I've been working pretty hard at. I'm writing a script for it, even a little storyboard. And I should be filming it fairly soon and then into the editing studio. Might take a little bit more time. It is, there's special effects involved. So, and yes, it's still Tesla related. So don't worry, it's still Tesla related. So hit that smash the like button if that's something you're into. And we will see you in the next episode. I'll be back. Well, that's a little too close for my liking. Note to self, do not use Smart Summon in snowfall. Did you guys hear those? That's the English Bulldog.